Okay, we're ready, Sam.
Okay, hi everyone. We're going to call this meeting to order. Meeting of the Taos Academy Governing Council at 5:36 p.m. Can we please have a roll call?
All right. Dean is absent. Karen,
Here.
Laura,
Here.
Sam,
Here.
and Martin is going to be late, I believe. And that's it.
All right. And so now we will do the pledge. I pledge
Our little flag.
allegiance to the flag. Oh, we got it. Our little flag. Yay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. Oh, hi, Martin's here.
Party?
That's you.
Oh, not yet. It's not his way.
I don't know.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, hi, Sam. Hi, everybody. I'm late.
Going. Let the record show that Martin has joined us at 5:37. And we will move to action item D, which is the approval of our July 14th agenda.
I'll motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Okay, just a second here. Okay. Dean, Laura,
Yes.
Here.
Martin,
Yes.
Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
motion carries.
Okay, moving on to action item agenda item E, which is the approval of our minutes from June 9th. Are there any changes to the minutes?
I sent my changes in.
I made changes.
Excellent. May I request a motion for approval?
I'll motion to approve the minutes as amended.
Second.
All right.
Motion and a second.
All right. Laura,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Today, so.
motion carries.
Okay, moving on to item F, which is governing council input for possible action. Last month we met, or a few months ago, I think we met Barbara Forsberg. And I think unless she's unable to be here tonight, because she's working a job for SMU, but she is delighted with the opportunity to join our governing council. And so tonight, we are requesting a motion to vote Barbara on as a new member.
So you got a motion for a new member?
I'll motion to vote Barbara in as a new member.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Barbara, welcome to the board. We're putting that out into the universe because she's not here, but she can watch the recording.
Okay, give me just a second. I'm gonna have to add in an action really quick here.
Mhm.
And we're doing that under F.
Yes.
Okay, let me just do a quick action item in here.
Right here.
So for the language, we're moving to accept. And what was her name?
Barbara Forsberg.
Do you have her last name?
I'm
Thank
going to
you.
put it into the chat. I think it's like that.
Let's see, where did you put it? I can't see it.
I put it into the chat. It's
Oh.
Barbara and then FORESBERG.
There's
New. And member, correct?
That is correct.
Perfect. And who were our first, was the first motion?
I believe it's Karen.
Karen and then Martin?
I think so.
Yep.
Laura.
Oh, Laura. Okay.
Martin was-
All right.
Okay,
Roll call?
is different. It's FORSBERG.
Oh, I added an extra E.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you, Martin.
All right.
You're-
Are we ready for a roll call?
Yes.
Okay. Laura?
Yes.
Martin?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, welcome to the board, Barbara. It looks like we will move on to item G, which is public input. Are there any members of the public who wish to speak?
I will. That's Karen. And I just want to say that I appreciate Dean Caldwell for all of his years of service to the Taos Academy Governing Council. And he is greatly appreciated. Even if he's not here, so in absentia, good luck to Dean. And, you know, appreciative of all that he's done for us. He's been a good supporter for many years.
A lot over 8 years, huh? 8 years?
Exactly. Yeah.
We're not supposed to comment, but I'm sending a little heart into the Zoom world. So thank you. Any other comments?
Just FYI, he did confirm that he would be there tonight, so he may just be late. I don't know. We'll see. But
Thank you. Seeing no other comments, we will move to agenda item I, which is our financial reports, discussion, and possible action.
So we did not have a finance committee meeting today because our finance people are on vacation. But I did review the financials and they look good.
Thank you. Thank you, Karen.
So I will motion to approve the unaudited financial report as presented.
Second.
Okay, roll call. Laura?
Yes.
Martin?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Karen?
Yes.
Motion
We had
carries.
Do we have a bar?
One.
Do we
We
have
have-
any bars?
We have one bar too.
yes, yeah, you want me to do the
Yeah.
bar? You want to do the bar, Karen? It's up to you.
I don't have it up if you want to go ahead and talk
Oh, I
about
can-
it.
Yeah, no problem. I got it right here. So there is a bar, and in the amount of 54,000. This money is from our early college high school fund 27589, and it is to purchase an SUV for the college and career program at Taos Academy. 54,000.
What? What kind of SUV?
I should say we're
What?
finally getting it. It's been in the works a long time.
This thing's a long time.
What are we getting? What is it?
An SUV. I don't know yet. Yeah, that'll come later.
That hasn't been decided yet.
Probably a Chevy. I hear the Chevys are the ones that they pass off to schools. I'm not sure why, but
Whatever fits the specification.
It's going to be like a used one?
No. It's just whatever fits the
Whatever the
transportation requirement.
Buys, okay. Got it. 54
That's
grand.
pretty exciting.
Very
Is
exciting.
it gonna have Taos Academy on the side?
Gonna get a
Heck
wrap, get a sweet
can.
wrap, right?
Some
Let's
bling.
pimp our ride.
Is this for like field trips? Is
Fuzzy
this-
dice.
No, it's strictly for our early college high school.
Oh, it's for the early college high school. Okay.
Eat more salad, it's from the garden.
For like college tours?
No, it's for transporting students to UNM specifically. Yes.
To UNM Taos, and they can drive themselves or will the driver too?
No, they can't drive the school's vehicle. We'll have a driver for the vehicle, and it will be to transport kids from our school to UNM Taos for their college and career courses through the early college high school. So it's real specific, and the grant was written specifically for the early college high school. Sorry, you guys, we've been actually doing this for 2 years, so it seems like old. We talked about it a few times, but the grant was held back last year. It's been this continuing kind of grant that we think we're getting, and then we pass a bar, then they take the money. You guys have heard about this a couple of times, but over the last 2 years, it's taken us to get this finally done.
I'm just curious, what is the
Yeah.
useful life of that vehicle? Like, does anybody know? Is it like 8 years, 5 years,
You're
10 years?
legally only allowed to keep them for 10.
10, okay.
Vehicle.
All right, just,
And then the mileage on it is gonna be low because look at our proximity to UNM.
yeah,
I mean, you
yeah.
guys are gonna get really,
Yep. We asked for 75 actually, and they gave us 54. So
Oh, you asked for 75,000?
yes, the
Wow.
original grant was for 74. And the final grant 2 years later is for 54 or 75 to 54.
It's one of them.
yeah, excise tax and all that.
I don't know why, but I was just glad to get it. Finally.
It's going to be a huge deal for students.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
If we can find drivers and stuff, the issue is drivers, of course, but it'll make a difference for sure for our students who struggle with transportation.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Tracy may have to do some round trips to UNM Taos.
Yeah, maybe so.
Just add it to the list.
Add it to the list. Yes.
Background check and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
It's not, because it's not a,
Right.
you don't need a CDL, but
Well, motion to approve the bar to buy this vehicle.
Second,
Okay, roll call. Laura,
Yes.
Martin,
yes.
Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
motion carries.
Okay. And I think we just had that and now we're done with the bars.
Yes.
Okay. And I think Karen just gave the update that there is no update from our finance committee. I will just put in a plug. I have a tentative invite for audit committee for July 25th. I know that those things kind of get moved around, but just if you're on the audit committee, keep that in mind. If you didn't attend the June meeting, there's one in July. And moving on to item J, operations and instructional reports. Discussion, possible action. The first is foundation memorandum of understanding. Karen, is that you?
That is me and Tracy. Yeah, so you're seeing it up on the screen right now. We have had an MOU between Taos Academy and Taos Academy Foundation for many years. None of it has changed except for we needed to up the percentage rate. We base what it is based on the percentage of what the school is paying for the facility. The foundation mainly exists to run the facility payments through, as you guys well know. So, every year, this year and, last year's, all the fees go up. The auditor's fee went up, the accountant's fee went up. So, with those increased fees, we went ahead and negotiated so it's 8.5% administrative fee, as you see right there. Which I believe it was, it was
It was 7.5.
It was 7.5. So went up 1%. It's not huge, but enough to cover the expenses because the foundation isn't doing all the fundraising. We don't have all those pockets of things that we're covering anymore. So we're not really doing all the fundraising. So that burden of the administration fees goes to Taos Academy, and they just pay it monthly, and that covers our expenses to run the money through. So that needs to get signed by you, Sam. How are we signing things with you? Are you digitally? Do we scan it? What do we do to get your signature on it?
If you want to scan it to me, I can add a signature, or if you have Adobe, I can sign it there if it needs like a timestamp, but if not, I can just sign it and return.
Okay, sounds good. Tracy and I are getting together this week. We'll, figure out how we want to send it, either, Taos Academy, Adobe sign thing, or we'll just scan it to you. I have a foundation meeting, and the same for all of you guys on the report. My foundation meeting is next week. That closes out our fiscal year. So, I will attend the August meeting and give you a, report, and I'll send you the financials ahead of time, to look over for the foundation. And yeah, so Sam, if we can just do that by next week, but I'll have it to you either, probably, I think the meeting Wednesday or Thursday. And so I'll send you the copy.
Great, just send it to me and maybe just ping me and I'll sign.
Okay, that sounds good. This is, I think, an action item, Ashley.
May I request?
Not staying in my lane, so sorry. Does anybody have any questions about this MOU?
I don't.
No. All right.
Thank you, Karen. May I request a motion for our, for the MOU with the Taos Academy Foundation?
So moved.
Second,
Who was the second?
Martin.
Martin.
Oh, who was the first?
Laura.
Okay.
That might just way too far.
Oh, I saw that.
I know, but that's Dean's Bible.
I didn't think.
Roll call. Laura,
Oh,
Yes.
Martin,
I know. That's why I
Yes.
to it.
Karen.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Did you make that?
Yeah, that's her man. That's
Oh,
her
yeah.
like his crack.
It is just, I did give him his own box, and we did eat it all in seconds.
And then it looks like it looks fancy if you take another one.
I'm dying to know what's on the menu tonight.
Baklava.
Pizza and baklava.
Oh
Pizza.
my goodness. I'm so jealous. That sounds amazing.
And yeah, and then the salad I just picked this afternoon, so it's nice and
It was
crunchy,
delicious.
fresh from the garden,
Fresh pick.
and some baklava
Oh
So-
my god. That sounds delightful.
in his little gift bag, so that in case we ate it all, he still has some.
In case.
In case.
So if he gets, if he gets here late,
I
we
will
don't have
get
to
around
feel
to
too guilty about eating all the baklava.
Oh, that's nice, Karen.
And-
Oh, well, we're moving on to our next item, which is our Director of Programs report.
Don't have much to tell you guys other than training is happening for our next school year, first week of September. And I will be headed to that. May might be joining me. But I'll be DTC in accountability as I was last year. And Jeanette Henshaw will be our STC. So that's the school test coordinator. It's a nice quiet time right now. I'll give you guys lots of updates in August.
I was going to say, when is the embargo lifted? We can hear more in August.
September. We'll hear about it at that training the first week of September. I think it's the 3rd, 4th, and 5th is the conference.
Gotcha.
And we'll hear more then.
Well, thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
All right, we have next our Principal Director of Teaching and Learning report.
She's not in right now, but we had a successful summer third trimester. We're still working out all our numbers and percentages of pass fails and percentages of each grade level grades, but it went well. It ended, and we're ready to start the new year.
Thank you. Moving on to our Executive Director's report.
What happened to Tracy?
She said,
Just saw a little bitty.
Here I go. There it is. Can you hear me okay? Because the
Yes, we can hear you.
steam- I can hear you guys, but I can't turn my camera on. Yeah, okay.
That's okay. We can hear.
We can hear you.
So let's see, as far as facilities. Okay. Okay. Maybe there's a delay. Okay. Anyway, the facility, we are very close. We finished the amphitheater, I believe today.
You walk out back and see it.
Pretty cool.
Another dream since the beginning, since before we.
Yeah.
were like,
The sunshades are up. I saw sun.
Tracy?
Is almost completed. I think they're doing a little bit more. If it's still light outside when we're done, you guys ought to take a little jaunt to the back of the campus. Supposedly it looks really beautiful. Just to check it out. See. The other thing I wanted to talk about is yes. Okay, the other B was a ribbon cutting ceremony, and that it will be on the 28th of August, and it's from 4 to 7. And we have Jimmy Stadler is playing, and we have a food truck coming, and really it's not really an open house. It's a ribbon cutting ceremony, and it's to like a
Oh, you muted yourself, Tracy.
I think she's listening.
I'm having a really hard time hearing her.
Because
She is
hang on.
muted. She's muted.
So
Muted.
do you know what she's
So,
saying?
I
So
do.
ribbon cutting.
It's not a, please jump in because I know y'all have talked about it. She's trying to say it's not an open house. It's a ribbon cutting ceremony to like a grand reopening of our campus since we have so many new buildings, you know, the CTA and the wellness and the amphitheater. And also a way to try to advertise the school to encourage enrollment. We're a little low on enrollment.
So Taos News will be there and they'll do a whole thing on it. And
We hope so. We're gonna
Okay.
try and do some pre-advertising ahead of time on the radio and in the newspaper and do a lot of current, you know, pre-advertising. We're
what-
trying to have it as early as possible in the school year so people can still change their minds and.
on what day?
What's the date?
The
Thursday, August 28th, from 4 to 7.
4 to 7. And so what we're gonna do is like Jimmy will play some music, you know, the food truck will be here,
Tours.
Jimmy will play some music, then we're gonna do tours of the campus. And Jimmy will play music, then we'll do tours.
But when does
And
school
we'll
get
have
back?
music.
Oh, since the 7th?
Right,
I think it's
so
still change. That's the driver.
the kids can still change.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you're
Until
not
the
like
40th day.
October into your school year, you know, and
Okay.
thinking about a different school. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Okay,
You've had your orientation and whatever, and you're like,
Okay.
oh, I'm not sure about
Sure.
this school.
just kind of curious, where are the biggest openings where you're light on students?
Everywhere?
Oh,
Everywhere?
grade?
Is that the board right there? Okay.
Only 6th, 5th graders?
Mm-hmm.
we're usually typically low in 5th grade.
We don't accept more than 15.
I know, I got 6th.
Mhm.
Okay, so, all right, And what is the max per class?
Depends. We move teachers around.
Okay.
Just look at that, 30, 10th and 12th graders, 44 fifth graders. Wow. High school's heavy.
But pretty
You
much
think
in
it-
all,
Oh, sorry.
pretty much in all the classes, there's empties. Any idea why?
Sam, do you want to see that board? I
I know, I'm
can
gonna
send
take
it to you real
I'm gonna
quick. We're
take a-
looking at the numbers, talking
Sure.
about.
Yeah, would you mind?
And cutting is, you know, kind of to encourage, further enrollment.
Sure.
So everybody's talking about and looking at this board. I'm not getting in your way. And I'll send it to you so you can see it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Any idea kind of why the enrollment is down? Like, is it
I
like,
mean, I can just say across the state, Martin, it's like a huge issue. Enrollment in schools, particularly high schools, is just down for charter schools.
We don't have as many students, families with younger kids coming into Taos right now. As
So
a
it is
realtor,
a-
you can see, yeah,
yes, it is a demographic thing
Mhm.
in the town. Okay.
yeah. It's across the board. For example,
I sent it.
the
Sam.
elementary down the street used to have 5 to 7 kindergarten classrooms. They're down to 3.
Okay, so enrollment, because so Sam just said enrollment down in charter schools, but you're saying all of the education, all schools.
All of Taos, yes.
Okay.
All of across everywhere. There's like an issue with like there just aren't as many kids.
Living here. It's getting insane.
I don't know what the enrollment in homeschools, if that's increased, if that has any impact. We don't have numbers on, but you know,
Because that says 193, but the total for the school is like 285 or something, right? Like what is the total cap for the school?
300.
300, the enrollment cap.
Okay.
And you can see that group of juniors is down even a little bit. I mean, that was 51 at the beginning of last school year.
Wow.
So
When they were 10th graders.
So where are they going? Those kids, do we know?
we lost a lot. We actually lost quite a few out of state. I don't know that they've looked at numbers when it comes to athletes and other stuff, but
There is so much real estate inventory on the market languishing and there's no buyers. And I don't know if it's like an out of COVID thing, you know, or what's going on. Or just like, you know, Forest Service, government jobs, you know,
Right.
gone.
Oh,
Uncertainty about what's coming down the pike, causing people to not make decisions on things. Like, it's just kind of, we're in a very weird place right now where no one really knows what's going on.
population is down in general.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
so ribbon cutting, pushing
August 28th, 4 to 7.
4 to 7.
Come on down.
Be sure to let us know in
Or at least
advance
tell all your
that we're
friends you
gonna
have
be here so
school-age
that we can
children.
put out the notice.
Okay.
Possible court.
I'll be on vacation.
I heard you say.
So just
When is
tell
it?
all your friends who have.
Thursday,
school-age children
August 28th from 4 to
come
7
see
p.m.
Jimmy.
I'll just go incognito.
I'm going to Ohio.
Will we be, when you should, just so that we know, are we paying for the food truck and we're handing out tickets, or the
It's
people?
not a fundraiser, so she's just gonna handle the food truck stuff. We're trying to keep it as simple as possible, that staff won't really, in fact, the, last of the culinary arts food, I'm making a big dinner that night for staff. That's my last little culinary event for Taos Academy.
No, I'm just saying the
No,
food truck.
the food truck, people,
we-
they're handling it. They're
They're-
gonna drive up and people can buy tacos. I
Okay,
think,
people,
I think
that's what I'm
is
asking.
that's what I'm thinking is happening.
Okay.
I have to confirm with her, but, I think it's gonna be a taco food truck and you can just walk up and buy yourself some tacos. Yeah.
They probably don't have good tacos in Ohio either.
No, they do not.
He's from Ohio.
Okay,
Okay, sorry, we digress.
moving forward.
Alrighty, moving along. Our next piece, okay, so we got the update on the facility, the ribbon cutting. our monthly GC calendar discussion.
So I did the calendar and I sent it to Sam. She looked over it. I sent it to Tracy. And it's pretty much the same. It has been the last 2 years. There are a few dates that we need, like when the staff breakfast is going to be, the GC retreat, and then the finals lunch. But otherwise, pretty much it's the
It's
same.
running slow again. Wait, there it is though. Let's see. Is it coming up?
Slow.
It's really running slow today.
So this month for July, we're supposed to do our PED required policy approvals. And then next month, we plan the staff breakfast and approve policies.
You guys usually do the staff breakfast during in-service. Oh, no, we did it at the first full day in-service.
I'm showing it in September the last 2 years. So
Last year we did it in September.
I just didn't know what date we were gonna decide to do it on. Cause it's I don't know what date.
Do you have the?
I was just
the
gonna
school
pull it up, the
calendar
school
pulled up?
calendar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice little treat for staff when they, come back in from summer to just, have something to treat. Oh, I gotta get back to work now.
Yeah.
The 19th, September 19th is an in-service day.
Okay. I'll make the change. And we'll talk about it next month.
September 19th.
Thank you. Anything else on the calendar? No? Thank you so much for doing it, Karen. It keeps us organized. We appreciate it. So next is our policy changes. I think there's a few that are in need of approval and then some that are more informational. I can see that it's open. Tracy, do you want to go over those?
Sure. Let me open them up. Jamie, you want to start with, oh, hold on. Let me get back to them. I was typing in our minutes, just trying to catch up here. Let's see. Okay. You want to bring up the Open Meetings Act resolution? The only changes are dates on that one. Questions?
Has anything changed from?
Dates only.
And so just for information, I'm sure you all know, but just in case you're wondering what this is, just basically saying that this is how we get around having to post our agenda 10 days before the meeting. Our resolution allows us, because it states the time and date when we plan, like we meet on the second Monday of the month at 5:30. And so this is essentially what allows us to post within 72 hours.
Stay the course, right?
Yep. And so we post this on the website and it gets approved every year and not much changes, because if it's not broken, don't fix it. And so it's basically just standard procedure so that we can post our agendas within 72 hours, or at 72 hours, not within, at 72 hours.
Yeah, we're required to have at least 72 hours notice. So that's in legislation.
Right.
So that's what's in there.
Yeah.
And then the emergency meetings and how much time the emergency meetings have to be, or special meetings. Those are the things that are in there. So, and remember, these are all in your policies on the website, in the governing council website, and your policies are all under O. Then we have all the months, first month being July, and then so forth. So all these policies, that's where they reside. Okay. So you know where these are.
Great.
Okay. Ready to move to the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Jamie, the next one is bylaws and operational guidelines. And this one too, we actually reviewed this last month a little bit because of the positions, and we had to replace the position, dean's position.
Out of sequence.
And you guys had talked about wanting to better understand the how seat 1, seat 2, seat 3, and seat 4 and seat 5 work, and how that operates. I think maybe Martin, you might have said something about wanting to revisit this. I'm not sure tonight is a good time to do that. It might be something we put on the agenda for August to understand, when seats go up, like we just had one, we had deans in July at the last meeting in June, and how that works. So I know you guys because we wanted to know more about that last month, but it's up to you what you want to do. But
Think about it. I actually like it. I think it's smart that it's seat based.
yeah. Anyway, these are your bylaws and your operation guidelines. That all of you, there aren't any changes. Laura, if you were going to ask that, from the last time that you guys looked at it, because when you come on new, all of these policies are provided for you. There aren't really, these are all kind of explanations of each of the positions, and what the responsibilities of the board are, what the responsibilities of the executive director. You've got your code of ethics. So there's nothing different in here. I didn't change anything. It literally just dates again that it was, and the date it's approved.
For the bylaws, Tracy,
Yes.
we do need to incorporate that change into the bylaws for what happens if we have
I did that. Oh, thank you, Sam. I did that at the bottom. You're correct. I added that. I actually did that last month.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it's in this too. So thank you for remembering that.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
What was that change? What did we add?
You'll go all the way to the bottom. We approved it. I think you might have been gone, Karen, but if you go all the way to the bottom.
So many things when you're not here.
Yeah, I know. We do the important things, of course, when Karen's not there, right? Let's see, keep going.
Bylaw
no, that's it.
amendment returning
Yes,
council
that's it.
resignation.
Yes, thank you. That's the one.
So basically, there was an issue where an entire board resigned for another charter school. And so that was like something where it's like, what do you do? And so everyone was kind of at a loss. And by everyone, I mean the authorizer, the Public Education Commission. And so, because this was unprecedented. And so in response to that, they asked for all charter schools to come up with a plan for what happens if you fall below membership where you could have quorum. So if we fall to 3 members, or what happens when your entire board resigns, who's appointing members. And so this bylaw amendment provides language for what happens if we fall below the membership requirement, or who will appoint members if our entire board resigns.
That's good. That's good that that's there.
Yeah, totally.
Mhm. Yep.
Super.
All righty.
next?
Any other questions? Okay. So the next one is conflict of interest policy. We're going to skip the advisory committee for just a minute.
Thank you for,
Thank you. Everything was wonderful.
so good.
Mm. This one I did not change. It's just date changes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, Jamie, if you would open up the Community Schools Equity Advisory Committee, we'll do that one first. Okay, and I believe we have Laura, Jamie, and Deb are on that committee, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty, then that's all we need for that one. Why don't we do the audit committee next?
Boy, it's really taking that.
We've had some issues with this.
All right, so we have Martin and Amy and Sam. So I know that Amy, well, I don't know if Amy is still on there or not. I don't think so. We now have Dean. And Sam, are you on
Dean's-
the audit committee?
I am. Or I thought
Okay.
I was. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, but I thought you were too. Yeah. I know that
And
Dean
is
is
Dean-
now. Mm-hmm.
What was that? I missed someone saying something.
Dean's gonna be from the member from the community now.
And
Yes.
Martin, do you know about Amy?
I do not know Amy. I'm sorry, that sounds terrible as the chair. But I do not know Amy.
I
All
think
that
she's
happened-
on there.
Is like the auditor and Deanna will be like, we need to have like a quick call, and like we'll have a 15-minute call and the auditor will go through everything and then we'll be like, okay, thank you so much. And
I
that's
know.
kind of, I think if I went to a meeting in June, I can't even remember.
Well, all right.
Top
I added
25.
Dean just now.
Yeah, 25,
And
26.
take his name from the bottom then.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so right now, we have Dean. We have Martin, Dean, Amy, and Samantha. Yeah.
That's 2025, 2026.
At the top, we need to change it.
Just for
The
a
years.
silly, but it's a thing.
Okay, so hold on, let me see what. Oh, yeah, because it still says 24. Yeah, 25. Oops. Okay.
I'm sure we don't have her as her parent. She's a pretty active parent, so I don't, it
Mary?
might be easier to get through to her with the other ones, but. I was wondering.
Yeah,
Three.
Deanna will know, and so we, this will come up again. It's okay. I just wanted to gather what we have, make sure we know what we have. Okay. All right. So there's your audit committee. And again, that's in your drive. And there's the responsibilities at the bottom of the audit committee. And for now, those are audit committee people. All right. So now, where are we? Oh, let's move to finance committee. We'll come back to board references in a second. All right. So say that again.
We have to take Dean off and put Sam on?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. In that process, yes. And is that the only change other than the dates? I've got the dates. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got Karen, Samantha, Tracy, Deanna.
Do we include Pam in there or no?
No.
Okay.
She's actually a backup for Deanna.
Okay.
She just can't be on the committee. Yeah. As far as I know. Okay. All right. Any questions there? And then there's
Nope.
okay. All right. That's audit. Okay, finance is done. Okay,
Done.
so yeah, let's go to the board references. That might take us a minute. All right, so this is all information for you guys to have. Again, oopsie. Jeez. Okay. There we go. I'm changing the date. So what I need is that this okay, so you've got school's executive director, correct? Business services, that's Deanna's phone numbers and emails. Education department. Sue Fox is our lawyer. All right, so now we move into board members. So Dean is coming off as board member. All right. So we have President. Gonzalez. Oops.
Be able to cut her stuff from the top.
Let's see. Is she? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just, mine is bigger. Yep. All right. Unfortunately, that's split, but okay.
While you're looking
Okay.
at that, make sure the information is
So-
correct.
Okay. So I just want to be sure we have. All right. So we've
That
got Sam is president. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. We've got treasurer is Karen. Karen, that looks
That's fine.
good to you. Okay. And then vice president is Laura. Is that correct?
Good enough.
That's what we voted on last month?
Is that
Okay.
the position she came into, or is that what I don't recall taking an officer vote, did we?
It was just a fill. Yeah, no, that was what was
I think
available.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And Martin as member.
And we don't have the new person's information, right?
And I
Oh.
deleted Academy email address. So if you want to take that off, and then it's also in the audit thing, it's got the Taos Academy email address.
Okay.
So
I didn't actually hear all of that. Sorry. You took what off?
yeah. So if you go down to audit committee, it's got Martin Moles. I don't have a Taos Academy email address anymore.
How is that possible?
Because I deleted it.
But
Sorry.
your GC, do you get your GC
Oh, you mean
emails too?
Broker@gmail.com.
Okay,
I
that's
can
a
just give
problem
this-
though, Martin.
Problem.
It's been a problem for years. I sincerely, I'm saying that I don't have an account set up. I'm saying I deleted it off my phone because it kept erroring, and I'm like, I'm
Why
done.
don't we just get it to forward to your account?
Yeah, so I do get emails that come to taosbroker@gmail.com.
And it's forwarded from your,
I don't know how it
It
gets
must
to
be.
me,
yeah.
but all I'm saying is like, if you have my thing up there and anyone cares and they send an email to that, if it forwards, great. If not, I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah,
Because I took the client off my phone.
yeah. Yeah, Google has gotten very sticky in what it's doing, so.
In the last couple of months, things have changed with
it
Gmail.
has huge,
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
But I think for school safety and policy, what I'll do is I'll just make sure
Have a
that
forward.
your forwards, you
That's
don't
fine.
have to check it on, but it'll forward to your personal account.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I'll just make sure that's working, okay?
Okay, great. Yeah, as long as it's forwarded, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I think we are so far in good shape, right? Oh, and we have the new, so let's see. The new person is then taking on the secretary position. And tell me her name again, Sam?
Barbara Forsberg?
Oh, yeah. Barbara. Okay, and we'll have to get her information.
It's her last name is Forsberg.
BERG. Okay, got it?
Thank you.
So, do we have her resume and all of that?
I asked for it. I don't know if she sent it to us. I'll check.
Okay, because I'll need to put all of that with her paperwork, for CSD. So I need her letter of interest, her resume. That's all I need actually, and so that I have all her phone number and address and all of that too, so I can add it to this.
Got it.
Okay, thank you, Sam.
Mhm.
Okay, then we have our administrative staff. I don't think anything's different there. All right, let's go back to our audit committee. So Barbara is not, because she is now on the board. So this is Dean. Right. Dean. Mhm. Should I put- That must be her. This, I'll put that up here. Okay. Dean. Oh. Thanks, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie. All right. So we have Dean, Amy, Martin, Sam, audit committee. Then finance, Karen, Sam again. Okay, is that correct? Oops, there we go.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Audit, finance, and then our equity, Laura, Jamie, and Deb. Okay. All right. So now you guys have, except for Barb, but we'll get her full information, phone number and stuff. So now you have all each other's phone numbers, email, personal email addresses, Taos Academy addresses, and who's on what committee available to you in your board references.
Perfect.
Okay. Okie dokie. So, Jamie, only other, so also, if you'll see on her screen now, you can see where you have like the copy, a copy of the leave policy. I put that in there because in the staff handbook, we are getting ready to do that one in a minute. Jamie, hang on. But I wanted to, so that you know what we changed in the staff handbook. The biggest thing we changed was this right here, the leave policy, which you guys approved. I don't know what month, May or June, I think June, I think. So Jamie, you want to open that real quick? Just let everybody see it again. Basically, it adds 2 personal sick leave days that accrue on the first day of the contract and end the last day of the contract. They do not accrue. So the leave policy there in red is what was changed, what's approved and changed in policy. And I wanted to just quickly remind everybody that that's what we approved, I believe last month or the month before. And then when we go to the employee handbook, that's the language that's changed in the employee handbook. Okay. All right, but before we do that, Jamie, if you'll go back to the 11 policy things that are in there for them. Thank you. You've got your GC meeting schedule. So if you forget what dates the meetings are, they're written there for you. Your GC calendar, and then your governing council terms. All right. So if you don't, like, you're asking yourself, where do I find this information? This is where that information resides. Do you guys have any questions?
No.
No? Okay.
I do not.
Alrighty. So, then let's go to the employee handbook, which is in the July. Thank you, Jamie. Employee handbook. So the leadership team actually today, and it's been kind of ongoing, but that change for leave, accruement of leave, and the new leave policy, like I said, is the biggest change as far as policy. The leadership team today actually went through and simplified a few things. They took out some of the student, employee handbook doesn't need a whole lot about we don't need to duplicate the student handbook. So there were some things that were taken out, and some grammatical things. One of Sarah is like, she should not be in education. She should be like work for a lawyer and make sure that all the periods and all the quotations and all of the ands, ors, and buts are all correct. She's really good at that. So I think she made something like 147 corrections in the handbook. So that was very helpful. And let's see, Jamie, if you want to pipe in. Jamie was there. I was not today.
Yeah, so a lot of it was formatting, cleaning it up, making it look a little neater. Of course, because some of these were converted from old Word docs that went into Google Forms, and things were just not lining up. For the most part, it was simplifying things. That leave policy, nothing changed. There's more of an explanation for staff in here. But that changed there. We took out, like I said, a lot of the language that that was duplicated by student handbooks. So everything stayed the same. Like I said, very few, the grammatical errors, yes, but let's see, where can I find something that we changed? All of that is the boilerplate stuff, reduction of force. Things like, okay, so now we have a new system here. We don't clarifying about the keys. All right. So we made sure to put on there that we included language about our little the fobs. Okay. So we added that in there because it was, you do sign out and you are responsible for yours, because of course it has access to the school. Now including our gates up front, just so you guys know. What else did we change? We reviewed the conflict of interest for staff members. Nothing changed there. Dress code, nothing in general changed except for a few things on wording. We changed some wording here regarding duty to report child abuse. There was an incorrect phone number in there, and we wanted to what SCI is. So the statewide central intake, which what is known as SCI, the number was incorrect. So we updated some of those things. Anytime it mentioned like a specific staff member. We pulled those out and just put, position titles. And then we changed some wording here, closer due to hazardous conditions. We took out, it said that non-weather conditions, but we took that out because we've had some issues in the past, or just considering, let's say it states that we can only close if a school day, if Taos Municipal Schools is closed, what if they didn't have school that day?
Right.
So we changed that. The only thing, we just took out the non-weather piece, for like the director would be able to make that decision. Nothing here. Absent leave. No conduct. It has to do with, we changed wording. The only other wording I know we changed was about conviction of a, it said conviction like
Three times.
times in the same sentence, and it had to do with conviction of a staff member, for like a drug offense outside of school. So, that we fixed, just so that it was easier for a staff member to understand. And then just made things look a little prettier. Some of these things were not, no termination, no harassment. Mind you, it's 60 pages of, let me see if I can find those changes. Duty day, nothing changed for duty day. Nothing changed for meeting requirements or the responsibilities. Here, we changed this to add that the little electronic fobs were included in our policies, because that is something that is updated. And that teachers are, would have to replace, and be responsible for that. That's the only thing that happened there. Nothing, oh, we took out, the end of the year form. It was like very specific. It was procedural rather than just that information. Yes, we have procedures elsewhere, but that, checkout at the end of the year. We changed some wording about guest speakers, that they need to be approved by the leadership team, which we did change in this past year, that they can't just bring in guest speakers, like to teach certain sections of a class without that curriculum being approved. So it does need to go through the leadership team. So we changed that wording here. In terms of the visitors, nothing changed in student injury. Oh, we did. That this is the only piece. So in case of student injury or illness, that if a student can't be removed from that situation, that all the other students need to be removed to make it so that they're safe and for emergency personnel. So that we changed. Nothing changed in terms of all the mail systems, payroll, overtime, none of that changed. No leave restrictions on leave time. Like I said, the accruement of the leave, this new piece, that's included here. All of that we've just reviewed on the previous section about will now receive 2 days of personal sick leave, and then very specifics. Of course, sick leave can only be used for a personal illness, not for anything else. So nothing changed there. Of course, a lot of commas, and you don't need quotations here. That type of stuff changed. Those things did not change anywhere. So past all the leave, then we changed our, okay. So this has been a work in progress. There was some really old formats and protocols for field trips that we no longer used. The leadership team has worked on it all year long. And so the updated classroom or field trip form information has been placed in the handbook. And so that was a change. And grading, the only thing we changed on here is that the teachers have to it said that their entire grade book had to be turned in at the end of each term to the front office in the handbook, but it's actually only their final grades
Got
that
it.
have to be turned in. And so that we made a correction on grade reports. Here, this section number 8, grade reports. At the end of each, you'll be file a copy of your signed final grade report with the registrar, not your
Not the
entire
whole book.
grade book. And that was changed. Other than that, we have not worked too much on the student discipline matrix, but this was updated last year. So
remember that.
we're still working on a lot of, the which would go in the student handbook, not the discipline matrix, the student code of conduct. So everything else stayed exactly the same except for that drug and substance abuse. Oh, we just changed the language here that the teacher was required confiscate under no circumstances should conduct a search students. They just that they had not long-term suspension, not tardiness on the safety that they were required to you're required to report if there's about weapons. Just the language of to making it clear that you have to report it immediately. It's not a do I or not? No, you're required to report it. Everything else is the same. And then, of course, the end is just sign it. And that's it. There were changes, not as many as we expected. But it did take a lot of reading through every single line. We spent 8 hours today.
I'm sure.
And that's it. We had already gotten through a third of it.
I'm sure.
So, yeah.
Thanks.
Was that the last thing, Tracy? That needs to be on the agenda. Let's go back to the agenda.
Yes, that's it. We got them all.
So now you can take action on them.
Thank you for that, Jamie. I think we need to take action on the handbook for the upcoming school year, the OMA resolution and the conflict of interest policy.
The foundation MOU. Oh, we already did that one?
I think we've
We
already
did.
taken.
The MOU.
Under Jan.
So we
We're
need
on F.
Yeah, we're on F.
F.
to
So
approve
can
the
I-
policy.
What was that, Martin? I'm sorry.
They're saying we need to make a motion to approve the policy changes as just described.
I would just a motion to approve the handbook as presented to us.
Yeah.
Already made the changes, right?
Did.
I will second that motion.
Okay, so I have Martin and then Sam.
That's correct.
Okay.
And then we'll need a motion, please, someone for the OMA resolution for school year 25-26.
So moved.
Second.
Hold on. Is there supposed to be
So
two?
hold on. Yeah, you guys, you have that all under one policy change. So you had employee handbook, OMA, and conflict of interest as one, and you've already done that.
That's not how we took the motion, Tracy, and that's not what I see on the agenda.
That is what's on the agenda. It's all together. You see on the agenda where it says employee handbook, OMA, conflict of interest. They're all together. If you want to separate them, that's fine, but give Ashley a chance to separate them out.
Okay, then yes, can we please separate them out? Thank you.
Okay, so under the policy, so the first one that I have where Martin was first and Sam was second, the one I have is employee handbook, OMA, and conflict of interest.
Yep.
And then, okay, let me do a roll call for that one, and then I'll add in a motion, and then I'll get the specifics on what that's labeled.
No, wait. So now I'm confused. So Sam, do you want to separate out the employee handbook from the OMA and conflict of interest? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
I think each one should be, I think if we're voting on something, we should have a vote for each one.
Oh, you want all three of them separated?
Yes, because there's 3 separate policies. They're not all a part of the handbook. If they were, then I would say great, but they're not.
No,
They're
they're
three sep-
not. We don't usually do it that way. We usually take all the policies that we have for that month and we make one motion to approve all policies as presented. So if you want to change that, that's fine. We just have to separate them for a vote for employee. Because do you see the parentheses on the screen where it says all three of them are together? That's usually how we do policies. We do them all policies as one, as far as voting. But if you want to separate out, then we have three separate ones. We have the employee handbook, the OMA, and the conflict of interest. So just be sure that Ashley understands what it is you're asking for her to do.
Yes, I think that we need to have separate votes for these because not all of them are policies. And so I think that it's cleaner for our minutes if we have a vote for each one.
Okay, so can I just make a motion to approve the employee handbook changes as presented?
Second.
Okay, hold on. You guys are gonna need to give me a minute because I have Martin and Sam, and I believe that's for the handbook, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give me a second to separate OMA and conflict of interest and add in a motion.
Okay,
Let's see, let's go down here. And conflict of interest is a policy?
Yes.
Okay, so let me. Tracy, does that look okay to you?
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. So we have employee handbook motioned and roll call. OMA.
Yes.
Who was it that motioned first and second?
Laura first, second.
Sorry, what was that? It cut out.
Laura first, Karen second.
Okay, let's do a roll call for this. Laura,
Yes.
Martin, Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
motion carries.
And I'll motion to approve the conflict of interest policy as presented.
Second.
Okay, Laura,
Yes.
Martin,
yes,
Sam,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Motion carries.
Okay, thank you. Our next is G, executive session pursuant to section 10-15-1, H2, in relation to limited personnel matters. Can we have a motion to enter executive session?
I'll motion to enter into executive session.
Yep, second.
Oh, 1 second here. Sorry, it's adjusting. Okay, roll call. Oh, geez. Laura,
Yes.
Martin,
Yes.
Sam,
Yes.
Karen.
Yes.
Motion carries. Is there anybody that you would like to invite to stay so I can enter that?
We will invite Tracy to the executive session.
Okay, is that it?
Yes.
Okay, Tracy, are you going to take over the minutes from here?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys are in and good to go.
Jamie.
Okay. We'll see you guys next.
Oh dear.
We're recording. I don't know if we're streaming.
That I can't help you with, but.
All right. We're coming out of session at 7:08 and, oh, Sam, you want to give the,
Yes, so we are coming out of our executive session at 7:08, now 7:09. And just a brief statement of closure, that matters that were discussed were pursuant to the cited statute, and no other matters were discussed and no action was taken.
Do we need a motion to come out of executive session?
I think
we do.
Yeah, I think you do.
I think
I'll
we
make a-
can be, yeah.
Usually recorded, that part.
Second.
so there's something else in the way of that. Can you tell me who was first and second?
Martin was first, Laura was second.
All right. Roll call. Martin,
Yes.
Karen,
Yes.
Sam,
Yes.
Laura.
Yep.
Did I miss someone?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so,
Done.
and then we have the notes for the closure. We just, no actions.
Matters discussed during this closed session were limited to those specific to the motion for closure. Yes?
Perfect, thank you. So
Yep.
then we are moving on to item H, which is our next board meeting. Anything of note for the agenda?
Breakfast.
We're just gonna plan the staff breakfast and approve whatever our next policy group is.
Okay. And then Tracy and I will meet. We meet before the meeting to go over the agenda, and so we'll work on that. And our next meeting is whatever the second Monday is in August,
August the 11th, but
August 11th.
we have to tell people if they're coming to the event on the 28th. So we can post for notice of quorum or possible quorum.
Mm-hmm.
Is the staff breakfast in September?
Yeah.
That's in September, yeah. Okay, any other items for the agenda, upcoming agenda? Okay, this meeting is adjourned at 7:12 p.m.
Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.